Hello, 44th installment here of Sherm Stories. You can see I'm rocking my Gary VT. This 44th Sherm Story is inspired by Andy Kranak he's the director of Team Gary V, the personal brand of Gary Vaynerchuk, for those of you who are familiar. I'll tag him in here, you guys can check him out. These videos, by the way, they're gonna go long because I wanna encourage you to go check out my YouTube. Feel free to subscribe if you like the messages. If you don't like the messages, then don't subscribe. So here we're taking the idea of, I'm actually inspired by one of his recent posts, Andy's post, about teamwork, and he was talking about how basketball is really the ultimate team sport where individuals come together to really hit on to victory and success. And it reminds me of how that correlates into the business realm, where your strongest leaders have the ability to see their employees as truly a team, and they can actually delegate the responsibilities to those individuals, and they allow them to really grow and blossom. So they don't dictate on all the tiny little, small little details. That's what we call micromanaging. And so it's understanding that the employees have the abilities to either rise to the occasion, or if they fail, that means they need some training, they need some development, they need some opportunity to grow. And so as a leader, you need to be able to give them the parameters of what they're working within, the framework, if you will, of the various projects, the deadline, the goals, what needs to get accomplished, and then allowing them to be able to make sure that they can stay on pace, and then checking back in with them. I find so many leaders, let's call them managers, they end up delegating a responsibility to an employee, and then every single step of the way, anytime there's a decision, when the employee keeps coming back to the manager just feeds them the details of what needs to get done. Reminds me of in retail, this is exactly, I remember how it was, and I worked in retail years and years ago, and basically the manager would say, hey, I want you to be able to make sure you get all the holiday items out and then stage them. And then after giving that framework of direction, then the manager would come in and say, okay, no, you're gonna put this here, you're gonna put this at the end cap, you're gonna put this inside the shelf, you're gonna put it these many units there, and then they end up micromanaging every single detail along the way, and then the manager wondered why they were always stuck there. They always wondered why their employees didn't step out of their own realm to be able to succeed, is because you micromanage every single minute detail. And so what the strongest leaders are able to do, they see the long-term vision of where they want to go, and they focus on developing people at the core of every single organization. It's not what you sell, it's not a product, it's not a service, it's people. So the first employee that you hire, you want to figure out how you can get them to succeed, whatever realm that they are at, and also you want to basically be able to figure how can you replace yourself. And the moment that you start replacing yourself with someone that's better at doing those different skills, then you start winning, right? So it reminds you of the person that just, let's say they're in the personal brand space, they wrote a book. And so the first person they want to hire is a salesperson, and they want that salesperson to be better than them. And so what that salesperson can actually do is drive top line revenue and help the business to really grow. So as you look at expanding your realm, your business, remember it's a team game. If you can help others win, they'll help you win. Sherm's out.